Does this sound familiar?
Yes!
Many of you and your families have done the same. I was born in this city. Like so many of you standing before me, I was raised here and educated here. I played in its parks, watching my father's softball games on Saturdays, danced at the festivals during the Hispanic Festival and the Italian Feast, and worshipped here. My friends were Latino, Irish, French, Vietnamese, African American, Italian, and Lebanese. To name a few. It was a great place to grow up. But even as a child, I had to defend the city I grew up in. Within its streets, my parents taught me to appreciate its architecture, its history, its diversity. Outside of the neighborhoods I called home, I wanted others to see what I saw. But they didn't. They didn't when I was 10, and they don't 20 years later. Now I stand before you with the opportunity to share the reality of my Lawrence. I left here 14 years ago and set off for college in search of a better life. I met many different people and visited many different places, but always managed to come back. I got married and moved out, only to move back 6 months later when we decided to purchase a home. This place draws you. It pulls you. It has an energy that no matter how far people go, their ties remain here, their home. Someone once said, this is the Ellis Island of the Merrimack Valley. Woo! It welcomes new arrivals daily. But just like those who came hundreds of years before us, like our parents and our grandparents, we have made this our home and have established our roots here. As a teacher, I have dedicated myself to giving others that gift that my parents worked so hard to give me, education. Because of my education, because of all that I have learned, I understand the importance of sharing my story, of opening Lawrence's doors, and of giving back to my community every day. People say we are talking and not acting, not taking action to change the city. They are wrong. I, for one, have always been active in the city. Whether it be cleaning up a park, volunteering at youth organizations, attending community meetings, voting, cleaning up my yard, working, whatever I do and whatever you do here every day to make this a better city. Why won't they tell our story? We are gathered together today celebrating a movement aimed at reclaiming our city, similar to a movement that happened 100 years ago. In 1912, there was a call to movement. It was posted, and I quote, "The hour has arrived that words no longer are enough to show that you are heart and soul in this struggle of the thousands. Our cause is just. All means possible have been employed to cause division of our ranks in vain. Now our ranks must be enlarged, and you are appealed to get in and to be ready." These were the words that were used 100 years ago to unite the people of this city. And similar to the call of the city workers 100 years ago, who were tired of being mistreated and who joined together regardless of ethnicity, religion, or political beliefs, we join together today to say, the hour has arrived that words are no longer enough. This is the struggle of thousands. Just like our forefathers who marched 100 years ago in the Bread and Roses strike, we say our cause is just. and to be ready. We need to band together to change the image of our city. It starts now. It starts today. Enough is enough. We are Lawrence, and our story needs to be told. Boston Magazine called us the city of the damned, and we are. Like Danny said, we are damn proud to be from here. From here to work to make this place better. Thank you for joining us today. We are Lawrence, and we will be heard.
How you guys feeling?
Lawrence! 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 Lawrence!
Oh man! I don't know, but you sound like a community, baby. All right, so we know that after this we're gonna go march. So what I'm gonna